Good day. Hi. Welcome. I figured I'd start this off with an ASMR reading of Thomas the Tank Engine. Season 4, Episode 19. If one morning you were to ride in Bertie the bus, you would ride down the winding country road with him, cross over stone-walled bridges and travel past Thomas's branch line. Then you would hear Bertie's friendly greeting as he sees one of his friends pass by. His name... Hi everybody. Sorry, still loud. I can carry on. I can carry on the script reading if you'd like. I'm aware this is still loud. We're gonna carry on for a little bit. This is just the warm up. So I'm just getting us in the mood. For some silliness, because like silly. We're very silly people. But it looks like okay. Charlie, kill yourself. Hello everybody. How are we all doing? L, you are officially first. Well done. Congratulations. Brett, Frag, B, Big L, which is what Charlie's just taken. Lucas, Callum, Ghost, Dean, Chad Guy, Alice, Frag. Fucking hell, you're on it already. Bloody hell. Thank you. I appreciate that. I approve of this. I hope you're okay. I'm sort of. I have COVID though, and yeah. Also, sorry, I've butchered this. Do you have any suggestions on build for my Minecraft server? Big tree. Always a big tree. Or a cafe for cats. So there you go. But thank you, appreciate that, man. And have a bloody good day. Have a good day. The sound will happen at some point soon. I've thrown the Thomas the Tank Engine script reading out the window. That's just not happening at this point, is it? So perform. Okay, right. Script reading it is. Where were we? I've closed it. Oh man, rats. So, mind that bike. If one morning you were to ride in Bertie the bus. Okay, we've done that bit. Every day, Tom travels cheerfully around the Every day, Tom travels cheerfully around the island of Sodor. He stops at stations collecting letters and parcels from Thomas and Percy's mail trains. Then, he delivers the mail to farms and cottages far and wide. The engines know that anywhere their rails won't reach, Tom Tipper would collect their mail and deliver it safely come rain or shine. He's always ready to load mail bags onto the trains too. Percy. Thank you, Tom. Thomas. Yes, indeed. You're a really useful postman. Tom. Ah. That's what it says. But where would I be without me van? We make a grand pair. Narrator. Me. One day, Tom wasn't at the platform. A postman they didn't know dumped the bags on the platform and disappeared. Fuck am I doing? What am I doing with my life, honestly? The postmaster has decided my van is too expensive to... I'll turn this down now. I was doing a script reading for Thomas the Tank Engine. Right, gaming. Where were we? I could just do an ASMR scream, an ASMR scream. But yeah, we could just carry this on. I don't know. I feel like people might want to hear this more than they do Battlefield. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Now the real question: Thomas and friends ASMR Battlefield. You have 1 minute. This has not gone the way I thought it would. This is an interesting start. New kink unlock for Tom. Hello, everybody. Hello. I mean, I don't know what one this gonna. Fucking Thomas is winning, man. Thank you, Marvin, for the pound. I appreciate that. skip the ball. When are we going to make out? I mean, next week. I could, and my Tuesday doesn't work for me. I can figure it out. Isaac Rose. Stop calling my haircut Isaac Rose. It's not. Isaac doesn't look anywhere near as cool as I do. He looks like Beaker from Sesame Street, actually. So, I'll have you know, no. I was going for like Viking short hair, but then I realised I'm not a Viking. I'm a 27-year-old bloke who plays video games. So it's win some, lose some, I guess you could say. Anyway, back to Thomas. The Thomas and Friends ASMR response. The postmaster decided my van is too expensive to run. The rounds take longer on my bike. I'm sorry. I can't stop to help you. Percy. I wish I could cheer Tom Tipper up, sighed Percy, the small engine. He was just wondering about how this might be done when his thoughts were rudely interrupted. A man was shouting at Tom Tipper. You've got to come back to Sir Topham Hatt's office. He needs you to sign some important papers right away. Oh dear, said Thomas. This is going to make me later still. I don't know what that is. What it actually says. This is going to make me later still. Raw. Raw, fam. That Tom Tipper's a dirty ute, fam. Still. Man's got no post. He was in a hurry and being careless. He propped his bike against Percy's mail car and rushed away. Stop! Cried Percy. But Tom was out of sight. There was worst to come. The worst was yet to come. Percy's driver hadn't seen the bike, and he started away. Oh no! Cried Percy. Now there'll be trouble. Are these trains illiterate? That's not words. And there was. Percy's driver quickly stopped the train. Everyone came running to the scene. Tom Tipper's bicycle was in pieces. I can't be bothered anymore. Someone's called me a nonce as well. That's just classic, innit? I've not gone for the Isaac haircut, man. I've not gone for the Isaac haircut. I didn't. It wasn't intentional. I'm gonna just shave it off now. I want to look like Isaac. I'm crying because of this majestic story. Well, I guess it will carry on. Where were we? I'm sorry, Mr. Tipper, apologised Percy. Never mind, Percy, said the postman. It wasn't your fault, but now I've only me legs to get the mail delivered. Whatever will happen next? Well, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement, said Tom Tipper. That's the wrong script. Tom Tipper soon found out. Next day he was waiting happily for Percy. Peep, peep, whistled Percy. Is that a smart new van I see? It is indeed. The accident did me a good turn, Percy. My chief decided a new van should do the job much better than any other bike would, and worth the expense. I refuse to write in words like that for children. That just makes no sense. Now I can always be on time again. I have no idea what's fucking going on. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway. Now gaming. That's not going to become a regular segment, by the way. It could. It might be funny. I'm an actor. What can I say? What made you think of this? I thought it would be funny. I very quickly Googled ASMR things to say. But then I couldn't find anything. So I thought, what's almost as funny as ASMR? And I thought, Thomas the Tank Engine script reading, obviously. You know, what else? What else would be funny? And then I found an entire website that has transcripts from every Thomas the Tank Engine episode. I did this in about 3 minutes flat. So, new personal best. But yeah, I want to see a new Thomas the Tank Engine film, but with Ryan Gosling playing all the parts. Thank you, Frag. Appreciate that. How should I build the big tree on my server? Well, my mic's on in the game. With wood, preferably. You could do it with the cherry blossom. Cherry blossom tree would look cool. Make it look majestic, like something out of a sci-fi film. Have you seen the hit film Avatar? You know, like the tree of life in that, like big fuck-off tree that all the blue people worship. Do like that. That'd look cool. Maybe. I haven't played this game for a couple of months, but I've heard that it has sort of upgraded a little bit. It is sort of picking up the pace where it should have done on release. I'm a little Battlefield fanboy anyway, so it kind of works. Is this a new map? Yeah, I completely forgot there was going to be a new map, to be honest, but this looks like it will be fun. It's pretty much a one-way map. It's giving me Operation Locker vibes from Battlefield 4. Everyone, imagine just getting like an MG on all of these people. Big chaos. We're taking the zip line, apparently. Fantastic. But yes, new map. You look unhinged with the trim. You look like Isaac. Fuck off! Fuck off! No, I don't! Stop it! I don't look like that fucking pompous, gangly cretin. Shut up! I don't. I look like a Viking. I look manly. I look cool. I look gangster. I'm dead. I deleted the message. It's fine. I've already had about 5 people tell me that, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I quite like it, to be fair. It's a nice little change. It's a nice little change. Something different. Something new. I could go shorter, to be fair. Probably won't. But oh, the word Isaac is banned. Fair enough. I think that's a good idea. I like that. And thank you, Leatherface, as well. Should read Thomas and Friends fanfics. Now that might be too far, or maybe not. You look like your name's Chuck. It's a cool fucking name. It's a cool name. Other than like Ben. Ben's a cool name. Is it? No, actually no. I don't think it is. Is Ben a cool name? Ben? Yes. No. That's the reference to the Ben. I've never watched it. I don't know. Is it an app? I've never played Ben. Chuck. Oh, my name's not Chuck. You chuck that idea in the bin immediately, because that's not me. This map's weird. I quite like it though. I'm in like a dome of sorts. I do like a dome. Well, whoever was there probably isn't anymore. I've got a feeling he's expired. Chuck Norris, actually, yeah, fair enough. Good point. Good point. I had not considered God himself. I had not... Right, okay. I had not taken that into the equation. And I think you might have a point. Yeah, who am I to actually disagree? I am merely a human compared to that man. He's still alive as well. Chuck Norris is still alive. That's incredible. He must be like 100 now. Some say that Chuck Norris won't actually die. The world will end. Because Chuck Norris is no longer there to protect it. I remember, like, Chuck Norris jokes were like a very early foundation of the internet, I like to think. Like, I remember, like, learning about Chuck Norris jokes as a teenager and thinking that it was the absolute best thing I'd ever heard. Didn't even know the guy. I'd never seen a film with him in. But, like, I'm just going by what the legends say. and the legends tell me all the good things about Chuck Norris. So, he's around 7. Sorry. Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups, he pushes the earth down. Exactly. He's around 70. Yeah, so... 83. Is he 83? I feel like we need to fact-check that. I'm not a fan of misinformation being spread on the internet. Did you know over 9,000 people a day fall for misinformation? Well, there you go. Don't know why I did that face. Don't know where that come from. Sorry, everyone. How are we all anyway? Sorry, this started a bit differently to how I usually would. I started by seducing your 87. No, he's not 87. He's not 87. Oh, that's bullshit. That's no. Calling your bluff. Why did you think your hairline was receding? It wasn't. What do you mean? My hairline's not receding. My hairline's fine. Why is everyone like now picking apart my hair like it's some sort of like the? Well, no, to be fair, no one said a bad thing about the trim, but well, someone did call me a paedophile. So I suppose, you know, rough start, but I mean, I guess the standard couldn't be lower. So I guess my hairline's not receding. My hairline's fine. That's a relatively decent hairline for someone my age, actually. Or however you know. That was quite gay. Not that that's a problem, just that it was out of character, that was all. Was it? Anyway, yeah, how is everyone's Wednesday going? What are we all doing? What are we up to? Just as humans, what are we doing? What's the point? What are we all doing? We've gone mental. There's no war every week. Do you know what they need to do? Let me fix it. Let me fix it. Because not only will I become very rich and famous when I do fix it and solve world peace, but there will also be world peace. So it's a win-win situation, really. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying words, hoping they make sense, hoping someone connects with it. Oh. I ran. Okay, I'm an idiot. So that's cool. You have the same problem with hair. Well, I mean, mine isn't receding, so I can't relate. But I won't worry about it so much. You can always go skinhead. Skinheads are cool. I thought, shall I just buzz cut? I chickened out. I used to have a buzz cut all the time as a kid. You look like Arthur Morgan. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's as good as it's gonna get, I think, to be fair. I'll take it. The problem is, when my hair starts getting like medium to long, then everyone says, oh, you look like Alan from The Hangover. But then once it grows past that stage, it's like, oh, you've got luscious hair. It's delightful. You look like a jazz musician. But then, when I cut it short, people call me Isaac Rose. And I think that's worse. I think that insults me more than getting called Alan. At least I'm used to getting called Alan. I'd rather not be called Isaac Rose. I think that would be the worst thing that could happen to a human, being compared to that oaf. I don't know why I'm even going for him particularly. Okay. I have no reason to attack him. It's just funny. It's just a little bit funny. Isaac Rose sponsored haircut. Right. Fuck right off. It's not. It's not. No, what it is, I'd been playing Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and Ivor, in my game, has short haircut. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I like that. I've got a beard. I can pull that off. And then I got that. And Isaac Rose didn't invent the haircut. Assassin's Creed Valhalla invented the haircut. It's only Alan Wynn fringe. Well, you just don't like me with a fringe. You don't like you like my forehead. Which is a very strange sentence, but, you know, it makes sense, I suppose. Hello, Grant, and thank you again, Frank. You're on a mad one lately. I have some video ideas for you in the rest of the game. We will go to our Alton Towers and Fort Park, go to another country, visit famous sites. I'd like to. The only problem is getting Kyle. The plan is he's coming over in the summer. We've got a lot of ideas, to be fair, for when he does come over. So eventually the plan is to... it's Ivor. It's not Ivor, it's Eivor. What? Ivor. Either or. Yeah? That's like me saying either or. You hate the fringe. It's not even a fringe. My hair just goes back when it's long anyway. I don't really know what you mean. Anyway, my point. Remove the headset and gives a full trim. It's just. I feel like a doner kebab. I feel like doner meat in a kebab shop. Is it? I don't know how it looks like from the back. My controller is vibrating lots. Hello, Dan. How are you? How's Roblox? How was what did you play on Roblox? Was it horror? Was it horror games? Was it horror? Was it scary? But yeah, no, thanks again, Frag. The sound will play at some point soon. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, bud. It's yeah, very nice of you. Kebab. I do love a kebab, to be fair. It's been a while since I've had one. I've not been drunk enough to have a kebab. Well, no, that's a lie. I've just not been drunk enough and then got a kebab. Okay. NPC customizations be like, yep. He played FIFA. What are we talking about? Oh, what, on Roblox? Thanks, Frag. Like, look, Frag's a real one. He said, don't listen to what they all say about you. That's such an ominous sentence. I used to say that to people that I used to work with. I'd just be like, look, I don't care what the others say, you're alright. And then they're like, what do the others say? It's just a nice, open-ended, like, compliment. I'm not very good at this. This map is pretty mad, I'm not going to lie. I'm not very good at the game. It is my first game in about 3 months, so you'll have to be kind. Hashtag be kind. How much did you pay for your breast implants? They were free. They were free. I claimed them on tax, on government. I don't know. It's a stupid question, really, isn't it? You're going to get a stupid answer. Play silly games, win stupid prizes. Something like that. I don't know. Refuse to give in to the curl. Curls are cool. Curls are cool. I'm glad my hair isn't curly, to be fair. But if my hair was curly, I think, to be fair, I'd look like Dream in that new meme. So maybe not. But yeah, curls are cool. Curls are fine. I realised, like, my side profile, like, my nose is actually, like, kind of cool, I guess. Like, I'm actually quite content with my nose. I've got a big old hooter, but I quite like it. What are you shooting at, buddy? We're on your team. Frag, man! You're going for it. Can you shout out my friend Ronnie, or his username, Endless Scully? Stuff. Well, in fact, you didn't have to pay me for that, my guy. But thank you. I appreciate that. And big ups to Ronnie. I hope you have a jolly day. I've never done this before. Help. And I hope Santa brings you lots of nice chocolate eggs for your birthday, whenever that will be. Nice one, man. No, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. It's helping more than I think you realise. Especially with the fact that I would be probably moving early next month. No date yet still. But I worked it out to roughly be around early November. These shields are OP, my god. Have a jolly day. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I speak like some sort of 1930s vicar. I don't know what happened. I don't know where my life went so wrong and steered off course. But here we are. This match is just going to be a stalemate, isn't it? I think that's what this map seems to be. It's cool. It's kind of cool though. It's much smaller. I quite like the size of it. It's not stupid big. My dad got me RoboCop Rogue City, Alex Murphy edition for my 16th. That's cool. I saw the gameplay of it. It actually looks pretty sick, to be fair. I've seen the first RoboCop film, and the only thing That's a grenade. Oh wait, I'll allow you all to hear this wonderful sound one more time. Thank you again, Frank. Yeah, no, I remember seeing RoboCop when I was about 16 actually, I think, when I saw it. And yeah, the only thing I remember is like Dead or Alive, You're Coming With Me, and Ed 209, which is pretty cool. Ed 209 is pretty sick. Can we be friends? Everyone here is my friend. I don't really talk to people, but everyone is like I don't have any enemies that I'm aware of. And if they do, make yourselves known immediately, and we can go and have gang wars. That'd be cool. It's Luke Self's birthday. Happy birthday. So I was going to say how long I could go without saying it, but it was inevitable that I would say it, really, wouldn't it? Isn't it? So, thank you, Grant. Appreciate that. Love from the USA. I've wanted to go to America for a long time, to be fair. What part are you from? I would like, not like, where are you from? Give me your address now. I'll deal with that in a bit. My father is calling me. It's not very often he does that. No, that made it sound like I have a bad relationship with him, and I don't. We have a good relationship, but he must be calling me for a reason. But I'll worry about that afterwards. Colorado. Oh, like South Park. That's cool. Colorado. South Park, then. Is it actually like South Park in Colorado? I want to go. I want to go. I've wanted to go for New York for years. As long as I can remember, I've always wanted to see New York. I think, which is weird, considering it's probably just like London. And I've been to London more times than I can count. I'm going to London tomorrow, actually, as it goes. I will be in London tomorrow night. Me and my friends are seeing Andrew Schulz, the comedian, at... Oh. I was just going to doss myself then. Yeah. Meet me here at this exact time and location. I will be there. Come and embarrass me in front of my friends. Or make me look really cool. It'll be one of the two. They'll probably question it, though, so maybe don't. Maybe don't. My favourite flavour of toast, not burnt, slightly cooked. I like a peanut butter. I'm a peanut butter on toast kind of guy. I won't lie. Peanut butter on toast is one of the greatest inventions humankind has ever concocted. Concocted? Concoct? No. What's the verb of concoction? Concocted. Made. I don't know. What is it? What is it? I'm back. Are you winning? I have no idea. Probably. Yes, we are winning. I'm not, personally, but we are, so that's good. Depends on where you go. Where I live, in like the south, is pretty white and chill. When you say pretty white and chill, what do you mean by that? It was snow. Like, where are we going with that? Okay. I would like to go though. Like a road trip across America. I think most Brits probably do want to do that. I'd argue, like majority of them would go, yeah, that sounds cool. Mainly because the way I see it, and this is no offense to you, of course, Americans are fucking mental. You're batshit crazy and a backwards bunch of people, but I'm fascinated by them. Just how they think and like the things they do, like how. Like the Second Amendment, for example. Like, how, does that affect your daily life? I mean, I suppose if you are a child and you're at school, it probably does. But satire, it's satire. But is it the Third Amendment? Which one's the one that says you can have guns? They should have an amendment system over here that says, if you're gonna stab someone, if you're gonna get the shanks out, you have to challenge each other to single combat. Then it's fine. If you've got written consent that you're doing a duel, then that's allowed. So yeah, that's how I see it. I don't really explain anything in that, to be fair. But no, America does fascinate me. The food. Now let's talk the food. I want to try the food. Okay, we're done with that. What else? The people, the cars. Just I don't know, like I was watching I think it was just a YouTube short the other day actually. It was basically saying like, you know, the British and American people are similar. British people are incredibly dry and pessimistic though. And like it's expressions sort of just like, well, don't count your chickens before they've hatched. Whereas like an American would be like, yo, go get him, tiger. Bad example, but you know, there's a certain pessimism. Fucking hell, I cannot speak tonight. I cannot speak. There's a certain amount of pessimisticness. Fucking hell, I'm meant to be the clever one. Try the women. Well, no, I'm. That's not on my immediate agenda, to be honest, Frag. I don't think the wife, well, not the wife, we're not married. I don't think the missus would be happy about that. But no, yeah, like Americans have been brought up to be like land of the brave and home of the free, and like you know, I feel like the mentality is different over there. It's like you can be anything you want to be, blah blah blah. Whereas Britain, it's like you are scum, and you will pay us taxes. I mean, I know they pay tax in America anyway, but it's just slightly more pessimistic. You will pay us taxes, and we will treat you like shit. But it's okay, because you're British. Whereas, and you'll never amount to anything, unless you want to invent something. That's your one way out. If you like, how many people in Britain have invented shit? You know? Whereas America is like, yeah, if you want to be a doctor, go be a doctor. If you want to go and jump monster trucks over at the arena, you do it, man. America, like that's the way I see America. I feel like America's much more optimistic and a lot more happy-go-lucky, you know, which is a good thing. As far it's a good trait to have. Whereas over here, it's just like, well, something's gonna go wrong. Let's just hope it doesn't. You know. The short I watched worded it much more eloquently than that. I was a bad example, to be honest. I am 28th in the fucking leaderboard. I have not played this game for bare time. It does make me curious, what would the 13 colonies have done if they didn't have the Dodge Challenger by their side rampaging through the battlefields helping crush the crown? We'll never know. We'll never know. Also, I love the idea of jumping monster trucks. Can we just talk about front-flipping monster trucks? Incredible. Incredible. I want one. I don't want to do it. I just want to watch it. I want to go to one of these places and just watch American men burn a load of rubber and drink a nice cold beer and go, fuck yeah, America! And then wave the flag and then chant more about America. It does fascinate me. Nut jobs, a lot of you. But I do rate it. Beans and toast. Beans on toast are class. If you basically, right, bit of beans on your toast, but with cheese. It needs cheese. You can't have beans on toast without cheese. I tried it once without cheese and I can't go back. But the toast needs to be buttered, obviously. Needs to be buttered, because buttered toast is I mean, how can you have toast not buttered? Weird movement. Anyone that doesn't butter their toast is that's just criminal. Thank you again, Grant. If you come to Colorado, that'd be great. I mean, I don't know if I'm ever going to go to America. I'd like to. It is on the bucket list, so I'm sure one day it will happen. As to whereabouts, it's a big old country, so. Although, I'll only be going there with the intention of bringing back the Empire. Just know that. Just know that the Empire will be represented fully if I'm in America. I will dress up in my red coat and bring my musket, which is in the amendment, so I can. Actually, yeah, a musket's involved in the Third Amendment, Second Amendment, whatever one is. Can you legally own a musket? How would I go about obtaining a musket? Thank you again, Grant. Appreciate that, bud. You know what? I'm intrigued. How the hell did you find us, Grant? Because I feel like our humour is very nichely British. Like, me and the boys collectively, at least. Like, it is just typical, like, English lads. It was sort of the reason that the In-Betweeners, like, went down with everybody. I can understand it, like, on a British perspective, because it's sort of conversations that I don't like. Blah, 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 blah. But, like, how does an American audience is like? I feel like that's something you got to have a weird sense of humour to understand a British humour and the dryness of it. I don't know. Maybe that's just a generalisation of an American humour, though. I don't really know what American humour consists of. I mean, I watch a fair few American shows, and while they are funny, I'm much drier. Do you know what I mean? I find the humour in awkward stuff. Rather than, this is the punchline, this is the joke, ha ha ha, that was funny. You know, not saying that it's dumb. Digging a hole here, digging a very big hole. Actually, I've died. You get my point. Hello, Zigzag, suck a dick. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Tell me. Thinking you have to have a license to own a musket. I'm going to work on that. That's a nice little pipe dream for me to have. I will be the owner of a musket. That'd be cool. I've held a Martini Henry before. That was pretty cool. I just went to my nan and granddad's one day, and my granddad was like, "Oh, check this out. You'll like this." And it's a fucking Martini Henry from like 1880. I was like, how have you got this? He was like, "Oh, I'm looking after it for a friend." I'm like, who's your friend? The fucking, like, Lawrence of Arabia. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. One of them. See, I mean, appreciate it, obviously. I do find it weird, though, considering, like, America and British, like, there is a humour divide, definitely. I mean, it's good to see, though. We're going international, boys. We've gone international, which is very cool. I'm not a dry and cut kind of guy. I'm all for wit and upfront type humour. Well, I'm about as sharp as a tangerine. No, knife. With The Office especially, I prefer the UK version simply for the side-eye looks and dryness. Yeah, no, that was why I sort of fell in love with it. Same with Peep Show. It was just the awkwardness of it and how British everybody is. It's just like, I mean, with The Office as well. I mean, I've not watched the American Office, to be fair, I must admit, so I can't comment too much on it. But it's just that side-eye in UK Office where it's just like, I don't know, Ricky Gervais does it so much better than I ever could. I would never attempt it, to be quite frank. But would you like to know what firearms I have handled as a 16-year-old male? Such an American sentence, but go on. Do tell. Let's do Conquest. Yeah, do tell. I like guns. Guns are cool. I don't think I'd want one. I don't trust myself, but not that I'd kill people or myself, but just like, I just want to go and shoot the target and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I've not in Britain. You've not got the room to own a firearm. Just, I don't know. I feel like there's no. I mean, we don't obviously have any gun violence pretty much over it. Well, you mean you do if you live in East London, but that's ends, so that's different. That's a different ball game there. But yeah, like over here, I feel like I've never actively gone out of my way to go, I want a functioning gun. I did have airsoft guns for a bit. Used to play that a little bit when I were a wee bit younger, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. It. Martin Freeman was the best. Yeah, to be fair, he's quintessentially British though, so incredibly. Bloopers from the UK Office are hilarious as well. I think I've seen them. I'm pretty sure I've seen them. Rings a bell. I am sure I will have watched them at some point. Sorry, Luke, you can't be my Discord kitten. I do apologise. It's not a vacant spot at the moment. So yeah, pretty sure there are permits trying to sidearm in Northern Ireland. I'm going there on Friday. I'll let you know. I think for farmers and stuff like that. I've been to Ireland, Southern Ireland, and there was a shotgun, so that was pretty cool. There's a picture of like 14-year-old me putting the barrel of a shotgun in my mouth. Seemed like a great idea. Let's snipe. I feel a bit of sniping. AR-15 named Sugar on Sunshine. 2 9mm Ruger handguns, a 77 caliber rifle, an AK-47, Henry lever action 22, and a 357 revolver. See, 22 cal is just air rifle, no? Because I mean, I fired air rifles. My granddad used to have a couple. Used to shoot at his. Then I go away one. Like we get it, and then we do a few shots, and he's like, "Oh, okay, this is cool. I'll zero it up, and that I'll have an inspection with it." I come back the next week, and he's. I mean, he was in the army for 12 years as well, but he had like a paper target, and he was like, "I fired 5 shots of it. This is how good I did," and like all 5 of them were dead in the middle. I was like, "Right, okay, I'm not gonna piss you off." And then I found out he won. He wasn't a sniper or anything. But he's got a trophy for like winning a sniper competition, like a shooting competition. He was in the Scots Guards, like from 1958 to 1970. So like prime Cold War, really. I got a picture of him up there somewhere. It's up there somewhere. I can't bother to get it. But yeah, he was a good shot. To be fair, he was Scots Guards, 1st Battalion. He ended up being a sergeant, I believe. Protected the Queen. Didn't do a very good job. She's dead now. Mind you, so is he. So, swings and roundabouts, I suppose. Shot in the arse with a BB gun. Me and my sister used to play a really fun game. Well, for me. Basically, the house I grew up in, the garden was pretty much like directly square, and you could run from one side of it to the other, like the corners. There was an alleyway, and then there was a shed you could hide behind. And my bedroom backed onto the garden, and the game was like she'd pad up with vests and jackets and stuff so that it didn't hurt anyway. But like she'd run from one side of the garden to another. I'm not sure how I convinced her to do this, by the way. But she'd run from one side of the garden to the other, and I had to shoot her, and it was a great time. For me, mainly. But yeah, it was that was the game. Just take turns shooting her. So I'd like to play that again. Actually, not with a real gun. That would be a travesty. But I weren't a bad shot. I weren't great. I went airsoft once, and I think I'd been shot, and I was on my way back to respawn, and as I'm walking back, I just see this kid hiding in a bush. He hasn't seen me, and I'm behind him. So, like, usually you're meant to get up close to someone, and you're meant to shout, like, bang and stuff, and they got to surrender, blah, blah, blah. And I just felt like shooting him in the back, so I just switched it on, like, full auto, and put probably about 15 shots in the poor kid's back. He didn't seem too happy about it, but he was also younger than me. So, you know, what are you going to do? Are you going to fight me? I don't think you are. I'll just shoot you again. Oh, no, come on. No, that's a hit. Where are you at? Come on, stop it. How? There we go. There we go. I don't know what you're stuck on the simulator. It was a little bit, to be fair. Oh, well, that's a horrific username. I'm not going to read your one out. How the hell have you got past the checks with that username? How is that? It's not really appropriate, is it? I have no idea how you managed to get on this website with that username. Oh my god. Jesus, man. Usually I wouldn't acknowledge it. I straight up wouldn't acknowledge that usually, but that's incredible. How the hell has that passed? Like, just in general, like, how the hell is that on? How have they allowed that? What the fuck? I got shot point blank in the back with a BB gun with thin shirt to protect me. Some strong verbiage was employed on that particular evening. Good grammar. Great grammar. Right that. there's nothing quite like the thrill of trying to do something ballsy in paintball and just getting absolutely fucking pebbled. We were playing this, there's one near me, and there's like this castle building. I haven't done it for years, mind you. And there's like a castle, flag in the middle of the castle, other team's got to get the flag. Simple. You got to get the flag and run out. And then I got to the base of the castle, and I was like, right, I'm gonna try it. I was like, I'm 16, I'm relatively quick. I can get a sprint on for this. And I was like, I don't think they'll even notice, you know. So I mentally prepare myself at the base of this castle, and I'm like, right, I'm gonna do it. I go to sprint in, grab the flag. I'm like, no one shot me. What's going on? No one has spotted me. I'm getting away with this. Then they spotted me, and literally, I must have received about 15 shots in about 4 seconds. It was, it wasn't. I ached quite a bit. It was, to be fair, it felt like I got punched like 15 times. It was like birthday beats. Gonna change it. I mean, I think it's for the best. You should probably change it, really, to be fair. was still baffled that you actually got away with that in the first place. Well, either way, there you go. I'm letting you know you've got that on, so... yeah, maybe don't say them words anymore. bit of a grey area. This is why Americans like your content. It's just... yeah, but what, is it just the way British people tell stories, or what? I don't know. Is it our mannerism? I know, like, are Americans actually, like, fascinated with British people, or is that just a common conception that we're taught over here to make ourselves feel better than Americans? Because I feel like if I went to America, from what I've been told as a kid and growing up and stuff, they'd, like, look at me as if I'm some sort of museum piece. But, oh my god, a real Brit man. In the flesh. Whoa! Like, I can't say I've ever personally met an American in real life. They seem like larger-than-life people. Not in, like, the obesity way, but just, like, personality. Like, Americans just seem big. Like, if anything, we judge you heavily. That makes sense, I suppose. We are despicable. And pretty much responsible for 90% of the world's current problems when you look back, really. So yeah, sorry about that. There's yeah, that's a better username. That is a much better username. Nice. It is changed. Basically, there's some fighting going on in the Middle East right now because some British people a few years ago drew some funny lines on a map and went, yeah, that'll do it. Plot twist. It didn't do it. It didn't do it. So there's today's history lesson. Tune in for more next week. No, you don't need to change it from there. Yeah, I think it's fine. That username's more than acceptable the way you've got it now. You've even put thanks in there, which is, you know, that's a nice sentiment. Well done. Well done. See, if anything, when you enter streams now, it's like a message of support. You know, someone might needed to hear that today. And, well, here you go. Can you talk to one if you friend Lee Pimkerson? I don't add anyone on Discord, my dude. You know, I'm just swamped with friend requests. Ugh. No, I don't add it. I literally use Discord to talk to, like, my community, the main group, the main community, and then the boys if we're doing videos or whatever. What have you? And how am I not killing him? Yeah, literally, I'm a 27-year-old man. I do not need to be talking to Discord people in my day, in my free time. Not that, you know, I'm sure it would be a great time for both of us talking about the intricacies of what makes a Brit and what makes a Yank a Yank. But however, stranger danger, I think, is what I'm trying to get at here. Pure blood American. Well, when he burps, does it sound like an eagle cry? Where is Isaac? Dead in a ditch, hopefully, for all I care. No, I don't know where he is tonight. I think he hasn't got this game. Probably why I'm playing it. I like this fake, like this make-believe beef that I've now got with Isaac. It's good. No one has even questioned it. But in my head, I have beef with Isaac for, like, no reason at all. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funnier if me and Isaac are enemies. But, like, friendly enemies. Like, we're the wacky duo that are always at each other's throats, but, like, love each other, really. We're like we're like your aunt and uncle that should have divorced but never did, and they stayed together for the kids, and now he drinks and she drinks also, and neither of them like each other, but they tolerate each other for the kid. How can I talk to you? Well, you are. Do you work a job? I do work a job. I do work a job. I have a job. I'm employed. Yeah, what of it? I don't mind my job, to be fair. It's alright. I don't really stress. I don't really have any issues. I don't really... You know, very rarely... I don't think... I've been there a year and a bit now. And, No, I haven't been there a year and a bit. I've been there a year in January. But I haven't been stressed yet. I'm sort of like, should I be? Should I be? Maybe I'm doing something... Maybe I'm not doing my actual job. Oh, hello. Maybe I should be stressed. Should I be? Okay. Okay, you made your point, sir. Bloody hell. What a precise comparison. It was a bit too specific, to be fair. Are you taking the cats when you move? Are they mum? Yeah, they're mums. I don't know if I'm allowed pets in the flat. Even though I'll technically own it, it's a bit of a trick because it's shared ownership. So there is technically a landlord involved. And it depends on what they say, really. But I'm sure I can sweet talk them. Because my girlfriend's got a cat anyway, so... You know, if and when she eventually moves in, then we're gonna need room for a cat. So it all depends on what they say. But I'm sure I can, you know, sweet talk them. Perhaps we could come to some sort of arrangement. You know, sort of vibes. I'll suck someone off if it means I get a cat. Why did I say that? That's just going to be cut out of context, isn't it? It's just an out of context moment right there. Buy a cat. Yeah, what are they going to do? Tell me to put it down? I would like a cat. See, my sister had a really good idea, which I wish I had the idea for. But she took the idea first, and I can't really claim it because she has already been quite adamant that she wants to do it. But she wants to get 2 cats and call them Jez and Mark from Peep Show, which is a great name for a couple of cats. I might go down a similar route and maybe go like I could get 3, and I could go with Mac, Charlie, and Dennis. That'd be cool. Or just one and call it Frank after Danny DeVito. That'd be, yeah, Frank. Frank the cat. That'd be cool. Give me a ping grant. You either get a valid response or a barrage of abuse. It's like roulette. You never know what's going to happen. That's true. That is true. It's one or the other. It really is. Yeah, I want a cat called Frank. I'm going to get a cat called Frank, and I'm going to also make sure that he's got some sort of mental disability, so it's a bit more accurate. And then I'll... yeah, I'll do all sorts. I'll do all sorts. It'll be great. I'm like a box of chocolates. I'm sort of like taste testing a box of Celebrations, but then you get a bounty. And you're like, oh, this is horrible. I'm horrible. I truly am horrible sometimes. I find it funny, though. So, swings and roundabouts, right? But yeah, it's not even mood dependent. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I think this person's comfortable with me abusing them. I'm going to be a dick. And then I am a dick. And I thoroughly enjoy myself when I am a dick. It's funny. I just get kicks from upsetting people. I think maybe... I think I do have... I got 6 kills. I have some sociopathic tendencies that maybe I need to address with a therapist. Possibly. I mean, it's not. I don't really give in to the faults, the voices anymore. But yeah. Do you members get access to the Minecraft server? It's been down for like a year, maybe more now, to be honest. I want to bring it back at some point. Just at the minute where I'm between houses and stuff like that, and my brain is sort of like, you know, the scenes in Oppenheimer where just the explosions are all happening in slow motion, and it's like particles and shit. That's what's going on in here at the minute. Not even in a bad way. Just like, oh, I gotta do this. I'm not even, I don't know, busy. I do want to bring it back. I'm going to try and bring it back for next year. The problem is with Minecraft servers is they've kind of got a limited lifespan. Everyone blitzes it for the first week and then just doesn't play it. So if I've got a way of maybe if I can have it so that I can have it up for a few hours, we're all on at the same time, essentially. You know, so you can police it so everyone's getting the same amount of play time. But again, that depends on when one person's in the mood for it and stuff like that. And I don't want to keep turning it off and on because I'd want people just chilling it and stuff. But equally, it will just wear itself out. People will complete it and all the usual stuff. Let's be honest, the Minecraft phase does only last a month, maybe. And then you don't play it and then you come back to it. So, I'll look at implementing it next year. That's probably not the right answer. If I bring it back, may I join? I'll play adamantly. Well, to be fair, it'd be members anyway, so I'm sure you'd either get a gifted one or it's like $1.99 or something like that. I can't even remember, to be honest. I need to revise it. But thank you again, man. I appreciate that. $10. That's very nice of you. You're a cool dude. You don't have to pay me to get into the Minecraft server, though. Or, I mean, yeah, kind of you do, I suppose, with the members. Yeah, pay me money, and you'll get in the server. Maybe. That isn't up. But I'm broke. Stop spending $10 on streamers then, mate. Simple solution right there. It won't be till next year anyway, so worry about them. But, yeah, I'd like to bring it back. That's the plan. So, yeah. Oh, so many questions. What's your favourite World War II tank? The Tiger. It's German, so it's on the wrong team, but, I mean, bloody hell, what a piece of engineering. Mighty fine German engineering on that. I'd like to still... World War II tank is quite specific. It's a very specific question. Thank you again, Grant. Big ups yourself. Yeah, specifically World War II tank. Because, I mean, biased would suggest that, yeah, it would be the Churchill or even a universal carrier, like a Bren gun carrier. My great-granddad drove in one of them. But in terms of sheer engineering, the Tiger, surely. M4 Sherman and Tiger Mark III. Yeah, I mean, it would be either a Sherman of sorts or a Tiger, I think. I have driven a tank before, if you can imagine such a thing. I drove a Chieftain. Was it a Chieftain? No. Yeah, was it a Chieftain? I can't remember. It was one of the older tanks. It was like I used decommissioned sort of one. Blitzkrieg the dog. Get an Alsatian and name it Panzer. That's a good idea, to be fair. Blitz would be a good Alsatian. He's right, you know. Blitzkrieg the dog. Just German words. Just German words work. Schmetterling the Bully XL. Krankenwagen the Labrador. That would be cool. Blitzkrieg the dog. That's a good one. Well done. Well done. Round of applause for Tom on that one. Churchill crocodile flamethrowers. Underrated. I don't, you know what, I'd never actually learned as much about World War II tanks as I should have. And I learned a hell of a lot about World War II. I thought I'd actually be better on that front. And the thing is, I know sort of quite a lot about my immediate family in the war. And that's pretty much as far as it goes. So, yeah. What do you think about that you literally did all the work and some randoms on TikTok stole your videos and got a million likes without linking you? Isn't it kind of frustrating? Yes and no. It's bittersweet because obviously, yeah, it's annoying that they're getting all the views and stuff. But equally, the game's the game, for one. And secondly, the people will find us if they're that invested anyway. You know, like if they're gonna find us on YouTube, then they'll search for either that clip, which will be in one of our videos, or what have you, or someone in the comments will have corrected them anyway. So if anything, it's kind of like free promotion, if anything, because they earn the money from it. But realistically, I mean, until recently when TikTok changed their creator program, they wouldn't have earned that much from it anyway, and ultimately it's just my hobby, so it's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, like I said, it's a little bit annoying. It is a little bit annoying, because obviously, yeah, you put in all that work and blah, 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 but yeah, I just see it like free promo, really. There are a lot of pages that have... they're not credited, I think, is probably the annoying bit. Because even if... I don't... You know, it's like free promotion. If it's a page that is consistently getting a large amount of views, and they're promoting your clip, you're like, alright, sweet. Yeah, like, you know, whatever. But if it's some Randy Scrandy on TikTok that has banged views off of a clip that one of us has done, and they've not credited, then that's when it becomes saltly problematic. Saltly? It becomes like partly problematic to an extent. But again, I don't think I let it get to me that much, really. It never really bothered me all that much, because I just enjoy it. Like, I just enjoy doing my thing, you know. I just enjoy playing games. Like, I remember like playing games as a kid, and just I play it the same way I do. I play the same way I did then now. Obviously the context is different, games are better, and blah blah blah. And I do want to, when I've moved in to the flat, I feel like I've been talking about this flat forever, man. People are probably going to be like, has he actually got a flat that he's moving into? Is he just saying this to shut up the people that were saying he's living with his mum? When I'm actually in there, like, I'm going to bust out the PS2, and it'll probably end up being second channel stuff, I think. But, like, I'm basically going to try and do, like, a throwback game every week on there. Just like a sort of short, not really edited video, just sort of like Jev. That sort of thing. Just chatting, you know. Just of games that sort of I played growing up, you know. That sounds soppier than it meant to, really. I didn't really think of it like that. I was just like, oh, I like these games, I will play them. But in a sense, I suppose they show off who I am as a person. That was gay. Sorry. There was a mad guy. Yo. It wasn't gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay. Just to clarify. What are we all talking about? Hello, Bernard. How you doing? Hello. You're dead. Bernard apologised, everybody. It was a long message apologising to the community and stuff. He's being silly, really. Doesn't need to apologise. We've all noticed the redemption arc. Don't worry about it. It's all fine. It's all sorted. Job done. Nice one. You're still welcome here, Bernard. Obviously, as always. There was never any beef. And yeah, it's calm. It's chill. Hopefully a date comes through soon. Well, I spoke to the solicitors yesterday, or the estate agents. Basically, my solicitors are waiting for the guy who's selling me the flat. His solicitors, they're waiting for the housing association to get back to them regarding some documents that they've sent to them. And then once that's done, they'll send them back to his solicitors. His solicitors will talk to my solicitors. My solicitors will talk to my estate agents, who will then talk to me, to then talk to him, to then agree a date, and then yeah, just that's that basically. So we're nearly there. Nearly there. Really, we're nearly there. just a lot of solicitors getting money for not doing fuck all, really, in all honesty. But, you know, I suppose someone's got to sort all this out for me, because I sure as hell wouldn't know where to start, so... I realise I've not been playing this game very well at all, but I am kind of just zoned out and having fun and enjoying being a gamer. Just another gracious day of being a cool gamer. I want to kill that man. Hello. Goodbye. You've been erased. When is the next time you'll watch satisfying videos of bottles being smashed? Oh, well, it won't be this weekend. I want to do it on a weekend, because I'm going to turn it into a drinking game. Next weekend, I suspect. Probably. It will happen, though. I've got ideas. Fun ones. And everyone can join in as well. You can have a watch party if you want. It's not really something that I don't think happens that much. But yeah, that's in the plans. That's in the plans. What do you think of Microsoft buying Activision? I don't think it's actually going to affect much, really, is it? Like, they've basically said themselves that, well, it's not going to affect the releasing on the PlayStation, because they'd be shooting themselves in the foot if they were to do that. What, you're going to just make COD exclusive to Xbox so people are more inclined to buy an Xbox? You're alienating pretty much half of your community, if not more than half of it, if you do that. So, yeah, sure, people might be buying a few more Xboxes, but realistically, you'll be probably losing out in game sales because of the amount of people that have got PlayStation. So, I think it's probably a good thing when you look at what happened when it was last exclusive to Xbox, i.e. the glory days. Hopefully it'll be a good thing, I guess. Yeah, whatever happens, Activision will find a way to make money. That's the problem. And because we all like playing the games that they... Well, we don't, but because we all play the games that they put out every year, it continues the problem. However, it is also Call of Duty, and it is as popular as it is for a reason, you know. I don't find it as addictive as I used to, definitely. But I do still enjoy playing it. You know, even the Modern Warfare 3 beta, so you like about Activision, but the game itself wasn't a problem. It wasn't the problem with my issue with Modern Warfare 3, if that makes sense. So I think I hope it'll work out. Like I said, I don't think it's going to affect the exclusivity of the game itself. So it's not going to be like Halo. And also, I think the same will happen with Bethesda. Honestly, if they made like Elder Scrolls 6 exclusive for Xbox, mind you, they've done it with Starfield, I suppose. But I don't know. I can't imagine they're making profit. Well, no, they'll be making profit. I just can't. Surely you want to maximise sales. And surely the way to maximise sales is to have it on every console you possibly can, including the fucking PS1. You know? Like, have it on everything. You know, like back in the day when they used to make, like, film video games. They'd have it on every single console you could get. And it would be different on all of them as well. You know, like, there were pretty much no two versions that were the same of Star Wars Force Unleashed, for example. You know, that was the same game on like 9 different consoles, and it played different on every single one. So yeah, I hope it will be good. Hello, Gen Z, how you doing? Fuck's sake, hit the griddy and for Suave and his surgery. I can't hit the griddy. I told you, I can't hit the griddy. I will do a jig though. How about I will. I can't do the gritty, but like I'll hit a nice jig. How about that? And then a nice little groove. I don't know. I'm wearing my big fleece at the minute. I'm nice and warm and cozy. Ooh, how about that? I dabbed. Is that a good trade? Is that a good trade? I don't know. I can't. I physically cannot hit the gritty. I don't know how. I haven't learned. Also, there are people directly underneath me. That is a noise complaint waiting to happen. And I refuse to get told off for hitting the griddy. Sorry, that's where I draw the line. I'm not getting told off for hitting the griddy. But yeah, I hope Suave gets better. And thank you again, Grant. You've gone bananas today. You truly have. You've gone off the rails. Right. Oh, okay. Let's go. Shake your ass. No. No, I don't want to. You can't make me. Please respect my consent. There we go. I'd hope CFE's ended up on PlayStation, but Xbox gave me the leg up getting started, so I don't know if I mean, I've got it on PC anyway, to be fair. Sea of Thieves would slap on PlayStation, I won't lie. There's a lot of games that should be just on mobile, but as soon as money gets involved, that's business. That's business. Suitor on the 16 months. Crikey. Long line of ancestry Essex residents. I'm more London, to be honest. I'm descended from East London, as far as I can go back, and probably inner London, I suppose, further down the line. Little bit of Germany, little bit of Ireland, little bit of Scotland, bit of everything. I'm a complete Mongol.
Welcome to the Cum Zone.
But yes, thank you, Sue, for the 16 months. Very much appreciated. I literally cannot hit the griddy. I like stop. I cannot hit it. If I could hit it, I would. Trust me, I would be griddying to work, but I cannot hit the griddy. I tried it once and I just can't do it. And also the noise complaint. I don't want to deal with the noise complaint. It's I would never live that down. I think maybe on my last day of living here, then yeah, fair enough. But I've still got like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and I don't need that on my case. I just killed a man. He's dead. You're what? Sorry, Suave? If I show up to almost every stream, do I have a chance of becoming a mod? I mean, if I need one. I mean, as long as people are being sensible and stuff like that. Like, I pick most of my mods here are people that I've known for a long time, like, or like, you know, through Discord servers and stuff like that. Like, L, for example, has been in the community for like, what, 2 years now, something like that. I don't know, I can't remember. But like, also, I think you mod for the other guys as well, anyway. Same with Sota, like he's always been in everyone's streams and stuff like that, and usually one of us will be like, "Oh, thinking of making this person a mod. Has anyone got this person as a mod already?" And if the other people have, then chances are they'll probably get made. If it's someone that you talk to regularly, yeah, probably. If the time comes and I need more mods, then yeah, I could. You know, I don't. It depends on who it is. It just depends on, you know. It's never like selective massively, but like you got to pick someone you trust and you sort of know and have had a lot of conversations with. You know, please don't add the M word in my name and you'll probably man me. Nah, it's fine. Like as long as you're not taking the piss. Do you know what I mean? Like obviously it's a bad word. Don't say it. I thought I'd acknowledge it in case you didn't know. You know, and also you know making you realise your wrongs. You know, I corrected you, and you are a far better man for changing it already. See? You're learning. You're learning. As long as you're not a dick, do you know what I mean? It's not a difficult thought process just to not be an arsehole. I like to think that that's quite an easy thing to get your head around. Don't be an arsehole to anyone, really. It's not the most difficult instruction in the world, is it? Like, I mean, I manage it. Although sometimes I am an arsehole. But when I do it, it's funny. So, it's going to be a year and a couple of weeks. Only one I don't mod for is Isaac. You don't miss him much. It's fine. He's on Twitch anyway. Is it a couple of years? Damn. How did you find us? I don't even remember, like... I don't even remember how I met half the people here. Like, I don't remember... Like, last year was pretty chaotic. Like... One of us was having a clip do well every other week or something stupid like that. So there was always new people coming in. This year has been sort of more a test of, you know, growing as a group, I guess, to an extent. And I don't know. I don't really know what it's been a year of, but like, I don't know. It's been a weird year, but I've enjoyed myself. To be fair, I've definitely relaxed a lot more. Not necessarily in a good way, but also I'm nowhere near as like uptight about it all. What's happened to the Barnet? Got in a fight with a bear. I won. You should see the bear. No, I got it cut. Well, some though. Technically found you this year. Did you? The thing is, I've lost track of who joined and when. Like, yeah. See you later, Grant. Cheers for stopping by, and thanks for the donos as well. It's appreciated, man. Have a good time in Minecraft, and have a good day. And yeah, hope you're good. If I donate $500, would you try learning the griddy? Homie, I'll try learning the griddy for free. I mean, if you want to give me $500, sorry, I can't call them bucks. I can't take myself seriously going bucks. But how do you Americans take yourself seriously? But no, for real. Yeah, like, you know, if you want to pay me $500, do it. Like, it's no sweat off my back. But I'll learn the griddy for free. Like, I do want to try and learn it. So yeah. I found Dan stepped up first, infiltrated his chat with filth and debauchery for the trolls. That's not like you. I found you enjoyed the Discord. You know the rest. Yeah, that's true. I do know the rest actually. Well, just to be fair, like it's sort of like you. I think I've described you as this before, but you're like my sort of drunk aunt that I can have like just the occasional conversation with, and it's not weird or anything. And obviously talk about music and stuff. That's always good. But yeah, you are like aunt vibes. You're like the single aunt that comes to family gatherings, and everyone's like, yeah, she's a bit weird. That's you. It's a good thing though. It's a compliment, kind of. You met me at Comic-Con. I remember that. Stuck around for like another 8 months and then bailed for a year. And now I'm back to Grocery with my present. I mean, it's appreciated that you're still about. To be fair, yeah, it's cool that people do sort of drift out and come back in. I think, like, yeah, when you're doing a Warzone Customs, it's on the cards. I don't know whether we're waiting for the new one or not. We could do one last hurrah on Warzone 2. But that's the problem, it'll be on Warzone 2. You know. So there will be another one, I'm sure. So yeah. I'm broke. I tried to scam you, but you said you'll learn it for free, so now I feel bad. What should I do? I'm very confused, sir. I'm very confused. All I said was, you tried to scam me. What? You tried to scam me by offering me $500, which I've been doing this long enough to know that no one just drops $500 for someone to learn the griddy. And you're shocked? Yeah, like, if I could do the griddy, I would do the griddy. But I can't do the griddy, so I won't. But I'm not entirely ruling out the fact that I won't eventually one day hit the griddy. Capiche? Cool. Glad we got there in the end. I'm not used to this haircut. Just caught a glimpse of myself. I look like a fucking... I don't mind it, to be fair. I look like a bricky. I look like I'm about to go and like get on some scaffolding and start using power tools at 9 in the morning on a Saturday when everyone's hungover and trying to have a lay-in. Hello, Louise Autumn. Why is it so cold in the UK? Your second name is Autumn. Sorry, that was like an intrusive 5-year-old thought. You know when like kids just stare at you and go, "Why are your legs so ugly?" Back on the iPad. There's this natural phenomenon that happens every year, and it's called the changing of the season. Now, what happens in that is the weather goes gradually. I must say, it goes from hot in the summer to cold in the winter, and this is like that bit in between where it's cold a little bit. It's colder than what we've been used to for the last few months because we were in the summer, and now we are in autumn. coming up to the winter. Now, winter is cold. Brrr. And yeah, you're probably just used to the warm. You know, take a couple of days to acclimatise. See how it goes. I just got back from Japan. It's been high 20s. That makes sense. That's probably why you're so cold. To be fair, like literally last week it was like 24 degrees here, or something stupid. So, I think I think it's global warming, which is kind of based really, because I mean, what, hotter summers and colder winters. That's kind of cool. It means we're more likely to get snow at Christmas, which is something I've never had. For the record, I've never had snow on Christmas Day. And then in the summer, like, yeah, there's a few forest fires, and maybe some people will die. But, get a nice tan. So, swings and roundabouts, really, innit? If people have got to die, so I can get a nicer tan. So be it, I guess. That's insensitive of me. I hope no one dies, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. How was Japan anyway, though, Louise? Did you go to Nagasaki and Hiroshima, and Kyoto? I'd like to go to all three of them. On my bucket, Tokyo as well. To be fair, I wasn't specifically naming like the ones that were hit with atomic bombs for any reason other than the fact I'm fascinated with it. Hiroshima mainly, Nagasaki just I mean, it's basically Hiroshima 2, innit? So rest in peace to anyone that was there. Just covering my arse with that one. Like the trim, forgot to mention. Cheers, man. In Ireland, there's no middle ground. Up northwest, 1 minute we have a heat wave. Farmers are cutting the silage. That's just farmer talk. I don't know what that word means. Next week it's freezing, raining. Everyone tucked inside, burning turf on the fires. I have noticed with Ireland it is about 5 degrees colder than it is here. I'll be in Belfast on Friday, actually, as it goes. Well, I'll be at Belfast International Airport on Friday. But I'll be in Belfast like this weekend. So I'm kind of preparing for the cold. I'm gonna turn up with like woolly mittens and gloves and woolen mittens and gloves are the same thing, and scarves and Uggs. I put my Uggs on. That'll look cool. I'll look cute. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting it to be a bit nippy, especially in the evening. I'm just hoping the rain holds off, which I know is a big ask in Ireland / Northern Ireland, and the UK, to be honest. But you get my point. I don't go outside to know weather. Come on, El. El, you're like 94. What do you mean you've been outside? Come on. You know what the outside is. Tried to donate £5. My PayPal is banned. No, I should be more careful next time I steal my sister's credit card. That's probably why. I mean, you have just attempted borderline fraud. Which is based, I suppose. Kind of cool. But it'll just get refunded, so don't waste your time. Imagine having to break the news to your sister that her card has been stolen to give money to me. Like, you've not bought anything good. You've not bought anything like epic or funny or like a PlayStation or anything. You've given money to some random beardy bloke on the internet being really shit at video games. But we are having fun, so I suppose there is that element in the mix. What a fun time to be alive. Tokyo, Hiroshima. You know what? YouTube have put this fucking... In the bottom right, there's like a heart, if you want to share the love. And it just blocks any message that comes in its path. Right. Tokyo, Hiroshima, Hakone. I hope I'm saying that right, and that wasn't just a bit of cultural appropriation. Kamakura. I'm assuming the R's got a little bit of a R in there. Kyoto, Osaka, and more. More sounds good. Where's that? Bum bum. Sorry. I can only apologise for a joke. A hike. Why are we talking about hikes? Oh, you need to go outside. It's great. Go for a hike. You know what? I would actually like to go for more hikes. I'm not going to lie. like climbing up mountains and shit. That's kind of cool. Mainly for the picture. I like taking pictures. My latest thing is just like taking nice scenic pictures. Which if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen that I post more just scenic pictures than I do anything else. But I don't know. I just like it. I've always wanted to get into photography, but just never done it. And I'm literally only using my iPhone, to be fair. But I'm a sucker for a nice picture. Also a sunset. I love a sunset. Yeah, like when I was in Turkey in the summer, it was like just 7 days straight of just beautiful sunsets, and then at night time as well, like all the lights in the bay, just like all the lights from all the houses and apartments and stuff. Proper nice, love it. I do love European nights in Turkey, Greece, places like that. Just like that evening period, like 5 o'clock onwards. It's bliss. It's so, like, a nice beer, pack of Lays. Oh, the food. Don't get me started on the food. Honestly. And you got to get the right music as well. Like, I always like a little bit of house when I'm on holiday and stuff, somewhere like that. But it's got to be a very specific kind of house. It's got to be like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like Ibiza music almost, but not as pilled up and chavvy as Ibiza is these days. Yeah. It's just a vibe, man. It's just a vibe. I'm living my best life. So, you know. Quality cameras are pricey. It's not. Yeah, that is the one thing that puts me off of it. Like, I can take a nice picture on my iPhone. Product placement there, sorry. I can take an alright picture on that and edit it, blah blah blah. But I know it's not the same thing. Which is annoying. Isaac bought a new camera recently, I believe, actually. It looks really cool, actually, to be fair. He traded in one of his old ones. It does look really nice, I will give him that. We'll say that. But I also don't want to be like, what camera is that? Because that would annoy me if everyone just got the same things as me. Taking pictures from top deck of the tourist bus. What we talk? Just all having your own conversation. That's fine. Now you've got FIFA. You can all 1v1 me. No, because I will lose. I was quite drunk the other night, and I played a match against Zigzag, and to be fair, 2 of the goals were bullshit. But he beat me. It was either 3-1 or 3-2. Can't remember. It was bullshit though. He's hacked the game or something. He's not even that good. He's not even that good. Oh, no. Oh, hello. What are you doing there? Get out. Where now? Who's my next victim? Okay, right, there's a tank. You know what? Let's try it. I'm feeling bold and wacky and a bit kooky. Hooray! Triple kill! I bet they think I'm really cool. Sneaking up on them like that. It is satisfying though. Die. Okay, we're on a bit of a rampage here. I hope we don't run into any bad boys. Oh, okay. Turkey is kind of underrated when the government won't publicly execute you because... Oh, okay, right, yeah. We'll just avoid the whole Israel-Palestine thing at the minute. There are right and wrongs both sides. It's a tricky one. I don't know enough about the whole conflict as a whole to pick a side, and I don't really want to be honest, because I don't know. Like, yeah, it's rough. Like, the whole situation's just rough. They just need to fucking sort it out. Like, surely they can both just live there together. Surely there's a way of figuring that out. You know what? Just dump me there with a tuxedo. I'll talk to Israel. I'll talk to Hamas. I'll talk to all of them. I'll get them to shake hands and kiss and make up, and we can all just get back on to having a happy time. Well, I mean, they've been fighting for like literally 100 years, whatever. But a ceasefire at least would be good. We could enforce that. We could somehow, politics. That's geopolitics. It's different. Yeah. I know a little bit about the situation. It just feels like whatever opinion you have on the matter is controversial. Like, realistically, Israel's fight should be with Hamas. They shouldn't be fucking just bombing Palestine because. But then at the same time as that, they've basically been oppressing Palestine for however many fucking years anyway. Ultimately, the long story cut short is, it's kind of our fault. It is kind of our fault because as far as I know, this is how I've analysed the situation at least. And World War II ends. All right, the Jews are still dispersed after the war because of how they were treated. Then we go. We got you a nice new place that we're gonna put you. You know, how would you like to live near your spiritual home? You know, near your religious home. And yeah, you'll be sharing it with a few others. You'll be sharing it with a few other people. But like, you'll be close to your home, and it'll be your home. Blah blah blah. We will do that because we're in charge of the world essentially at this point. So they go there, and they're like, oh, this is nice. This is good. This is good. And then the Palestinians are like, welcome. Hi. That's your area. This is our area. Nice to meet you. Anyway, like 60 years later, they're just trying to kill each other. The way I see it is the whole area is just a crock pot of Islam, Jew, Christianity, all mixed into one, and it's just a fucking mess. I don't know. I don't like. Surely there's a way that people can just go, look, all right, your beliefs are different to mine. I don't agree with your beliefs. You don't agree with mine. But at the end of the day, we're both just, you know, we're just humans. We're as worthless as each other, really, to be honest. So why don't we just skip the part where we bomb the living fuck out of each other and let's just get on? You know, let's try and find the bits that we do have in common. Let's try and find let's try and find the things that we go, oh, that's interesting. Tell me more. Rather than just going, I'm going to kill you because you think differently to me about one particular subject / lifestyle. Just fucking, do you know what I mean? Stop oppressing each other, or, you know, one of them are slightly more oppressive than the others, admittedly. And I do feel sorry for Palestine, I will say. Hamas have kind of thrown them under a bus, really, and there's a lot of Palestinians being killed because of that, and the whole situation's fucked. It's not right, regardless. Yeah, and as usual, we've gone, oh yeah, we'll deal with this. Don't worry. We fucking caused the situation, home dog. Like, we caused it. Anyway, I shall elaborate no further. I didn't really even want to talk about it that much, to be honest, but you poked me and I couldn't help myself, so, you know, this is on you, not me. We'll finish this game and then end it. End it all. Well, no, just the gaming. When, I know I'm sounding like a broken fucking record now. Once the flat move is completed, I'm going to try and make the streams longer. I think I'll feel more relaxed. And it depends on the game. I'll be honest, I've been struggling for games lately, like motivation as to what to play. Not in the sense that I don't like games. But like, I'm sort of holding back, I guess, because I will also have a PS2 rigged up when I moved in, which is basically unlimited options. But I'm sort of scared that, like, I'll play a certain game and just people be like, what the fuck is he playing? That said, that's kind of where we are now anyway, so I guess I kind of just got to do what I enjoy, which I have been anyway, mind you. I think about it a lot more now, I think. I don't know, I'll just chill out. Don't end it all like my name, remember? I was joking, I was being sarcastic, it's fine. I'm chill, I'm calm. It's all good. You should do Payday 3 with the boys. I think they've done it. I think a few of them have played it already. I didn't, because I'm just trying to be careful with money. But yeah, I think there'll probably be videos starting to come out from that soonish, I suspect. I wasn't there, so I don't know how good a session it was. But yeah, no, I'm just trying to be casual with the money, you know. So, but yeah, I should look for more games. The thing is, I play games just on my own anyway, and I could just do that. I've been like Valhalla, for example. Like I've been playing that and I enjoy that, but like I kind of like keeping that to myself, just playing it for me, you know, just in my spare time. Because then there's no pressure to put on a performance, you know. I'm nearly done with it, to be fair. I think I'm roughly near the end. I think I might play it at some point after this, as it goes. We shall see. This is very explodey. Yeah, I don't know. You know what the other problem is as well. Like, I had to delete Call of Duty from my PlayStation because it takes up a fifth of the memory. No, more than that actually. It takes up. Actually, no. Yeah, it is about a fifth. It's taking up a fifth of the entire console's memory for fucking Call of Duty. This is a game that should be like 80 megabytes. Or something stupid like that. I'd understand if it was like 50 gig. That's a reasonable download size for a game. But like, they're taking the piss a bit, aren't they? Like, how big are these memory files now? Got a download of 900 terabyte update just to play Call of Duty because they've updated like one playlist. So, like, yeah, it's just one of them, innit? Like, I don't know, tricky. Oh, God. No, come on. See, I just literally see these as, like, a way to just talk now. Like, it's not really about the gameplay, let's be honest. Like, the gameplay isn't why anyone's here. That occurred to me about a year ago. I think I was playing Call of Duty, and I was like, yeah, no one's actually here for the gameplay. I'm just chatting shit. I like conversation, though. I just talking. I don't know why. My brain just can't sit still. Please don't end stream. Homie, I have things to do. Hello, Alice. How are you? There'll be another one. Plus, Kyle will be live tomorrow, and then Blue will be live on Friday. So, you know, there'll all be others. Puta. What language is that? Puta. How do I recognise that? Shits and gigs in it. Yeah, that's true. Sympathy. I suppose. Oh, I better stay. He might kill himself. No, I won't. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's like Neighbourhood Watch. This is very... what's going on? I can't even see him. Hello, Isaac. Right. No. Fuck's sake. I can't get a single haircut without someone just finding some sort of joke. Can I? Like, whatever haircut I get, someone will be like, hello, so-and-so. Fuck's sake. It's not Isaac's haircut. He didn't invent it. He did not invent the haircut. You could never stop streaming ever. We watch your life forever and ever. That sounds like a threat. We will watch you forever. Stream 24/7 now. To be fair, I do want to do a 24-hour one at some point. That's on the bucket list. And and the thing is, I tried a 12-hour one before, but that was before I had I was going through the Elgato, and like the stream crashed like 3 times. It just didn't look good. Whereas now I can literally like do whatever. Like, so I will probably prepare multiple games for that day, and then we can have lunch. We can have like an hour-long lunch break, and we can just talk about, I don't know, like cars and I don't know, I haven't thought that far ahead. But we can talk about girl things, like boys we like, and stuff like that. And then, I don't know, the only thing I wouldn't know how to do is I would have to leave the stream at some point, obviously, to, like, get fucking food. I suppose I'm allowed to do that. I hadn't really thought about that. I am actually allowed to leave this and go and get a sandwich or something. Don't drink early on. Kaiser cracked the tins open early on his 24-hour stream and struggled massively. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Because I'd have to start it... I think I'd start it on a Friday night at, like, midnight. Bomb through. And then on the Saturday night, I can introduce alcohol. And then, that way, I'm not going to fall asleep because I'm drunk. I'm not going to be like, I want to go to bed and bin it off. I won't do anything stupid until the end. It's a win-win situation. Everyone's a winner. Well, not me. I'll be sleep-deprived and cranky. But that's other people's problems, so that's fine. Anyway, that's the end. And yeah, nice one. Busy week for me, so I won't be around till next week now, actually. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go now. So goodbye. See you around. I hate fucking doing these outros. In case you hadn't noticed.